Hey tag team, Allison here, and I am back with another tag. Tag means talk about grace. Today's tag theme is it may be a stepping stone. I think about it like in 2021, I said, okay, tired of insurance. I've been in insurance since like 2010. Tired of insurance a little bit. I really believe that, Lord has something for me, and I quote unquote retired. Did a little bit of traveling, spend a little time with my family and then something back and forth. And in about 2023, went back into it, on a small scale, trying to do some work in terms of assisting, some clearing up some backlog work in a company. Then I get another job in insurance, I'm gonna do it. Then I, went back in 2020, end of 23, going 24. I'm like, why? I'm stuck in this. Anyway, I never hate it. So I did not, the new roles that I was in, I did not hate it because it, it had some leadership, it had some training in it, some authorizing, stuff like that. So I didn't hate it. So fast forward 2024, I moved to a new country and, seeking jobs and whatever. Certain things, it's like, I'm gonna take my cap to that. And then I ended back up in insurance. And I'm just like, okay. The thing is, for me, what the struggle was is the mundanity of it, doing the same thing over and over. So with this new role, it's like, I'm learning it new because, trust me, in this other country, the insurance practices and the process, them different. So it's like me, I learned something new and I do something new. So, I'm in it and I'm just like, there's another thing that's on my heart for a while that I believe that the Lord is leading me into. And I'm just like, so how did I end up back here? And just the thought of it is like, the Lord is like, listen, this is a stepping stone. This is a stepping stone. Don't feel like it's a trap. Don't feel like it's a trap. And for real, this opportunity is allowing me to, just expand my horizons, make a little paper in some ways that, maybe regularly wouldn't be able to make it and stuff. And I'm just like, all right, God, in this season, I say, stack your paper, stack your bread, do your work, build your character, build you, remind yourself what hard work look like. And those, because remember I said I was retired in 2021 in my mind, So what hard work look like, because the thing is, those things are foundational in me. Like my name go hard and done. I'm that person, I'm like, yeah. With this job, it kind of restricted because them over time something is know them. So work-life balance, I'm gonna say, I would like to go above and beyond in some regards so I can keep a certain level of excellence in my work. And I'm like, boy, how can I fit this into this little window of time? How can I get everything done and achieve what I'm supposed to achieve and excel at the same time? So it's like, I am learning how to balance. I'm learning how to utilize my time efficiently. These are traits that I know that I will need for what I believe that the Lord is calling me to. These are skills. Dealing with people is very necessary for what I believe God is calling me. And so, do not despise the small beginnings. Do not despise, being in a space where you thought that, I never think somebody that's still there. So, or I didn't think I would be in this era. But when you realize how much you are learning still, it's like a brand new thing. And so you have to be expanding, you have to be growing. And it's like, all right, God, all right, I'm not feeling a way about this. I get it. I believe it's a stepping stone. I believe that there are lessons to be learned, experience to be had, people to meet and interact with, people to bless in these kind of spaces. And so don't be discouraged if you feel like you're stuck in a rut, especially when it comes to careers and schooling, whatever it is for you. Just know that the Lord will use it. He will use it as a stepping stone for you. With God, nothing is ever wasted. Whether it's character building, you will learn lessons that you could not have learned in spaces that you were hoping to be in. And for that reason, give thanks in all things. Give thanks in all things and ensure that you give your all. Don't bother wait till you reach where you think you're supposed to reach, to be pushing and fighting and doing well. If you're in a job where you kind of not like excel same way, be an example of Christ same way. Until you get to where your desire, your heart's desire is, know that wherever God has you, there's purpose in it. So find joy, find peace in the struggle, in the confusion, in the wandering. Know that the Lord is with you and you will not fail. Do well, man. Do well and show them. Say, yeah, God people. Because I've heard it in Jamaica is one thing. Sometimes you hear that, boy, when people say I'm a Christian, they're the worst worker. Oh God, I don't do that. It was my goal to disprove that in my workspaces. Because the thing is that with God, there should be excellence naturally. You should have a little punctuality problem, but it never out of the way I fix it. Because they represent Christ. You know what I mean? And the thing is that if I come late, when I come, the work I gotta do in short order. So that's what it is. So I am a prover in that regard to say, I'm gonna give it my all and I'm gonna make sure that all my targets are met. Everything that I need to do, I'm not gonna slack off. I say, even if one day I feel like, boy, tired enough. You see that evening, I'm gonna give extra and I not even think about overtime. I just have to ensure that whatever the company is due, I am giving it. Yeah, man, I don't like that little careless thing there where, boy, it has a cost and them things. I like the well. I like to excel. So therefore, wherever I am, I just know, so God, you put me in for a reason, Even in errors that you make, you might go places where maybe I don't eat, but the Lord said, well, you're here. Represent me. So do that. Represent him in any space that you show up in. And what that does, you're creating habits for yourself. In the places where you don't want to be, you do what you're supposed to do. How much more will you do what you're supposed to do when you're in that space where, yes, I was made for this? Come on, we need to build strong minds to work and offer and give of ourselves so that the Lord our God can be represented to the fullest. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father in heaven. Yeah, don't miss the opportunities because it not look like what you wanted it to look like. It might just be a stepping stone to your next. Have an awesome week, tag team. Bless you. Shout it out.